This is Rock Leach with Social Fire, and I've got to talk to you about something that means a lot to me. Let's go. I need to share something with you that has been troubling my heart. I wrestled with God about this, and after much prayer and seeking, I can't ignore this any longer. I was prepared to continue my usual course of content, but the Lord has pressed upon me to stop, to change direction, to release this word, and then go silent for 3 days. I don't say this lightly. As a watchman on the wall, it is my responsibility to sound the alarm when danger is near. And right now, what I see happening in the body of Christ is deeply grieving the Spirit of God. The Daystar scandal is not just any controversy. This is not just about Joni Lamb or the network's leadership. This is a test for the church, a test to see whether we will finally respond with real accountability or repeat the same pattern of empty outrage. Ezekiel 33:6 says, "But if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet, so that the people are not warned, and the sword comes and takes any of them, that person is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at the watchman's hand." I cannot be silent because what I see happening right now in the church is dragging its feet again with another controversy. We have seen this before. The truth comes out, people react, ministries get nervous, a few voices speak up, and then silence, hesitation, and excuses. The enemy advances while we are distracted. How long will we keep playing this game? How many times will we expose corruption but refuse to act? How long will we allow division to keep us from doing what is right? Christians are notorious for delayed justice. The world moves fast. Council culture is immediate. When a scandal breaks in Hollywood or politics, within 24 hours, people lose endorsements, positions, and influence. But in the church, we wait, we hesitate, we argue over whether calling out corruption is biblical while the enemy keeps moving. Why? Why do we do this? Because we are divided, and the enemy knows this. Satan is fully aware that Christians are separated by race, doctrine, denomination, and personal ambitions. Some won't speak out because this doesn't involve their denomination. Some won't act because they secretly admire or benefit from the Daystar platform. And some see this as an opportunity to boost their own status, to become the next big name preacher or YouTube commentator. And let's be honest, not everyone speaking out is doing it for righteousness. Some are doing it for views, for clout, for influence. But this isn't about platform building. This is about biblical justice. So I'm knowing that people may not understand what biblical justice is because some hesitate to act because they don't understand what this actually means in the Bible. But justice is not optional. Isaiah 1 and 17 says, "Learn to do good, seek justice, correct oppression, bring justice to the fatherless, plead the widow's case." Justice is not about revenge, it's about righteousness. It's about restoring integrity and protecting the innocent. Micah 6 and 8, "He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God." Justice, you see, is a command. It is not something we consider, it is something God requires. Ephesians 5 and 11, "Take no part in unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them." The Bible commands us to expose darkness, not to tolerate it, not to protect it, to expose it. So when people say, just leave it to God, I say, God has already given us his instructions. He already told us how to act. Now, over the past few days, I've received a whirlwind of emails, messages and calls, I see people taking action. Some are organizing protests, some are writing emails, some are making phone calls to ministries that still air on Daystar. But hear me, this is not enough. This is bigger than one protest. This is bigger than a few emails. This is about the future of the church. The only way this fight is won is if we stop acting as individuals and start moving as one body. We have to stop allowing our personal differences, whether it is race, doctrine, denomination, or influence, get in the way of biblical justice. The enemy knows that we struggle to unify. We struggle to get unity, and Satan knows that if he can keep us divided, if he can keep us arguing over secondary issues, if and he can keep us from fighting for what really matters if he does this. We cannot let that happen again, not this time. And so I will be silent for the next 3 days, not because I have nothing to say, but because I need to pray. I need to seek God, and I need to let the weight of this moment settle. I want you to do the same. I want you to sit with this. I want you to pray, not just about what's happening with Daystar, but about how we as a body of Christ have repeatedly failed to move when we need to move. When I return, I'll be speaking clearly and direct about where we go from here. Until then, ask yourself, if we don't do something now, then when? I want you to get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. This has been Leach, and I'll be silent for the next 3 days. God bless you.